The third one, move your body in ways that recharge you. Okay. So this isn't just like move your body to exercise or get strong or whatever, which can work if it recharges you, but it's moving it in specific ways that recharge your energy levels, right? So that can be taking a quick walk if that works. That could be putting on some music to dance. That could just be stretching, doing some yoga, because a lot of times I'll feel some back pain or something like that. And if I get up and I move my body around and I stretch, like I'm going to feel better. And instead of this irritation and annoyance building because I've got this pain and then I'm feeling stressed and angry and all of this, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to move and stretch and feel. Sometimes I'll take we have a little massage gun and I'll use that. That's still moving my body because I'm moving different cells in my body type thing, right? So you need to think about, and in fact, think about it and write it down. What are some ways that moving your body helps you to feel re-energized, right? And then the fourth one, because we want to do this quick and do a quick 2-minute exercise. Use breath work. Now, I seriously believe this is one of the most underutilized tools we have as humans. And I still underutilize it, but I've underutilized it for years. The power of our breath is incredible. It really is. The way we breathe tells our body how we should be feeling. Now, we don't often realize this, but when we're stressed, we breathe a certain way. And if we change our breathing, we can change how we feel. We don't have to feel stressed anymore simply by changing our breathing. So you can do what's called box breathing. Greg's talked about that before. If you think of like the number four.
Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. That's a box, right? It's so powerful. So maybe none of you here ever get upset or stressed or anything. You guys just live this amazing, you're always in a wonderful state. But maybe you know somebody who gets like this. I highly recommend some breathing. It can totally transform your feeling. So if you're sitting here all flustered, you're all worked up, you're irritated, you're bothered, upset, worried, scared, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just stop and take 2 minutes and do some breath work. Like you feel differently. You can't not, because you're altering the oxygen levels and your biochemistry. And it just takes your brain and calms it way down, gives it all kinds of oxygenated blood. Your body relaxes, and it's like, oh, that feels so much better.
Mm-hmm.
We can change our state just by doing some breath.
Exactly. Yes. Okay, so we're going to do, just to close here, we're going to do a quick little breathing exercise together. But most importantly, I want you to think about, think about what resonated most with you today, like what stood out the most, because always that insight is going to be the key to your own journey and growth. Like because your brain and your soul essentially are going to pay attention to the things that you need to work on right now, right? The things that are going to make the biggest difference for you. So think about that, pay attention to that, write it down. But we want to do, there's also another one called fire breathing. And there's also an app that I use, the Wim Hof method, right? And he does where we won't do the whole thing because it can take up to like 5 minutes or more to do it. But he will have you take 40 breaths in and out. It's basically 40 times. And then you hold your breath for as long as you can.
After you exhale everything, you blow it all out. It's amazing. And
so then you'll just time yourself. And I like his app. He has a free version, and you can do the breathing with him and then hold it and time it and, see how long you can do it. Like if it's a minute or 2 minutes or whatever. So that's one thing to do. Okay.
Actually, no, hold on. Let's do the rapid breathing together. So let's do 20. So it's 20 breaths, and you can know you're doing it right if you can hear it. It has to be audible. So in through your nose like that, and pretty quick. So just do 20 of them. Your lips might get a little tingly. Your fingers might get a little tingly. So let's just do it and watch how it makes you feel. And then we'll do a really calm, just a box breathing couple rounds. So everyone together do 20 breaths. It's 10 for me. I'm already feeling it.
that 20?
Okay, for me, so my head, I can already feel my skin is tingly, my head's tingly, my fingers tingly. You can feel it just super oxygenating, right? You get in there, and that's you can do all kinds of research on this. Breathing like this is so good for you.
Even hold your breath.
So now let's just calm it down. And that kind of gets you excited, kind of gets the blood pumping, everything going. Now we'll just do a box session and we'll do 4 seconds. You can do 3 seconds or you can do 6 seconds. Some people work their way up to 8 seconds or 10 seconds. But let's just do 4 seconds. So it's 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds, out for 4 seconds, and then hold for 4 seconds. Ready? In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now let's take a deep breath. It's a simple thing that doesn't take much time, but alters your biochemistry, calms your brain and your body. It's amazing. And it's actually really good for you. Really good for you. Helps with the lymphatic system. There's a lot of research saying it helps with even your immune system. It's just amazing. And the way we breathe has a huge impact on our life. It's really awesome.
And our energy levels.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. If you want to ramp up your energy, do some breath work.
Okay, and so
Quick question about the breathing.
yes.
Are those two different types of breathing for different scenarios or just kind of whenever?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So the breathing you do before bed would be very different than the breathing you do when you get up.
Yeah.
Or the breathing you do midday, or you're like, okay, I'm transitioning. Man, I just had a really stressful talk with a child or a client, or I need to make some phone calls that I've been avoiding making. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to do my breath work. You're going to do this. Let's go. And you're generating energy, building up. Whereas if you're like, oh
Yeah,
man,
so
I'm feeling stressed or worried, you do some box breathing to calm down,
Mhm.
or you do big, slow breaths.
So generally in the morning when I wake up, I'll do the Wim Hof breathing or I'll do the fire breathing, which is it's a similar idea. It's just really faster. Tony Robbins does it before he gets on stage. It's just
He does it he said he's done it every single morning for like 40 years.
yeah. So for him, he says you focus on exhaling and the inhalation takes care of itself. You just go. So he'll do that to amp himself up, to pump himself up. You obviously would not want to do that before you go to bed because then you're going to be all antsy. So before bed, it's the box breathing, or there's one that's I don't know what it's called, but it's like 4 breaths in and 6 breaths out, right? So you're not really holding your breath. You're just breathing in 4 and exhaling 6
seconds.
Yeah. Well, or counts, whatever. The point is just you're exhaling longer than you're inhaling. So those are the types of breath work I'll do after I feel upset about something or I feel stressed or I want to calm down for bed. Then I do something like that. Yeah. So that's a good question. Thanks for bringing that up.
And it makes sense too. Whenever you feel your brain kind of slip into fight, flight,
Or like
freeze,
overwhelm.
or overwhelm, whenever you feel your brain starting to freak out, it's kind of sneaking into survival mode. It's
Not
usually
getting enough
because
oxygen.
it's not getting enough blood and enough oxygen. So anytime you feel off mentally, big breath. It literally signals to the brain, it's like, hey, things are good. We're good here. And you'll get used to it, and you can literally feel your brain change. It's crazy.
I actually have a reminder on my phone. And so I have one that goes off, I think like every 3 to 5 hours that just says breathe. And every time I see it, I just take a deep breath. I'm like, so I'm doing that throughout the day as like this proactive effort to get enough oxygen to my brain and stay energized. Okay.
Okay. Prioritize sleep. Food is fuel, and fuel yourself first. Move your body in ways that recharge you. Dancing, moving, stretching, exercising, running, whatever you got to do, like roller skating, ice skating,
Okay. We get the
rugby. I know some of you are like wanting to play rugby and just absolutely go out and just wreck people. Do it. And then breathing, breath work. It's 4 simple things. but the vast majority of people don't do them, even though they can't. They know about them and they know they can or maybe should do them. They don't. So it's not going to take more time. It's promise it's going to make you feel so much better.
And with the entire idea, with the theme of this workshop series, is we're trying to do more with less stress. We have to be more intentional, and we have to focus on managing our energy, which also is directly connected to our stress levels, so that instead of managing our time, because we have more control over our energy levels than we do over our time. So with more energy, with less stress, you're going to be able to do more. Okay?
Boom.